Oh, here we are again. Except this time, a little more advanced technology. In terms of world edit, of course, still. But now we are going to cover how to copy and paste. You certainly don't want to miss out on this thing. Because, man, it'll be useful. It'll be super useful. Trust me. Beacon. Now, it's quite a complex topic. That's why I chose it to be its own video. Because I believe it would be way too much to cover in one go. Also, fun fact, if you do /gmask whatever, uh, yeah, works. And then do /gmask again, it disables the gmask. I forgot to cover that in the next episode, in the last episode. And yeah, so I'm doing it now. Oh, I didn't know it made that sound. Well, I'm going to use a beacon to mark our position we stand on. Now, we did copy an area. Let's just make it more recognizable, shall we? Oops. There we go. Picasso art. Of course. Right. So, if you copy this now, this being the block we stand on, you can paste it. You copy the marked area, which I explained in the last video. And all this which is now marked is copied to prove that. Let's set it to glass. There you have it. This is the area we covered. As you've copied this now, once we go ahead and paste this, it pastes it exactly according to the position we were standing at when copying this. This can be demonstrated even better by doing the following. We copy it, but this time standing on this point. And now we paste it. Suddenly, it's engulfed into the ground. Keep this in mind, this is very important, and this is fundamental when using copy and paste. If you can't understand this, you're going to have a hard time working with the copy and paste command. Now that we've done this, let's cover something else. If we copy this now, standing here, we want to rotate it, which happens. You can do that by typing /rotate, and now by how many degree. It's now been rotated. By the way, it doesn't matter where you stand. You'll see in a second. It'll always paste it over here, no matter which way you're facing. That thing which does matter though is your position you're standing at. If I'd be standing over here, of course it would paste it accordingly. So keep that in mind. We can of course rotate it by 90 as well, then paste it. And now common sense would suggest us to rotate it by 180 again, so we can fill out this spot and make a fancy little pattern. You just go away, you. Alright. Now that we got this will be extremely helpful, especially if you like make a wall with complex patterns. I'll just make a rather simple one for now, just to demonstrate. Yeah, whatever, just take you. And you. That's gonna look ugly, but well, who cares? Say you're building a house, your standard house with your standard 3x3 pillars, whatever it is your style decided to choose. And you do it like this, and like this. You wouldn't want to recreate this 1,000 times, right? And, well, of course you need walls behind it, otherwise that would look terrible. You wouldn't want to recreate this 1,000 times, right? So, if you're lazy, just do it like I do. You copy. If you can spell it, that is deja vu. And you can paste it pretty much as many times as you like, and you'll always recreate this pattern. See? We'll always recreate this pattern. You can even rotate it to make your sufficient house walls. Yes, that happens sometimes. Undo. Rotate by 90 and rotate again by 90. Or by 180 if you are very good in maths. And well, would you look at that? We are starting to form a house. This is something I'll get to later. Why that happened, I don't know. It doesn't usually happen. I made a mistake probably somewhere. Right. So, as that occasionally happens, there is, of course, something else you can do with this. So I'm gonna just select this. In fact, there are two more things you have to know about this command. So, right. Select this area now. I'm gonna do something real smart now. You can copy this, and now you can flip it like this. If you now paste it, this is what it will look like. Well, be it, I didn't mean to paste the grass. That was an accident. God damn, I shouldn't have chosen beacons. I actually really shouldn't have. Please work. Well, whatever. Anyway, so now that I flipped this, I can paste it. Just not how I thought I would. But yes, this works. Shit like this sometimes happens. Suppose it's easily fixed though. Like we can just select these and place 3. If you want to know how to use this command, the last video explained it pretty well. There you go, and now you have it. Well, fancy, isn't that? Right. So there's one more thing, of course, which I didn't cover yet. And you may have seen this issue here. I pretty much pasted all of the air blocks. If I collect this real quick, oops, there you go. Then, select, not collect. Now, this can of course be helpful if you want to make an underground room like this. And it could also be super annoying if you just want to paste things somewhere to the point of actually just being a problem. Say, for example, you are building on your very own creative map. I just gave myself the same stone twice. And you have made this fancy, very complex, yes, super good asset of a boulder. Wait, not like this. This super fancy boulder asset right here, okay? And now you want to put that all over the map. Because, man, that's a good boulder, am I right? Well, I don't know, that's up to you to decide. But here's one problem. If I copy this, just be standing right here, and I want to submerge this into the ground, this is just a small boulder, and it already does this. There's a way to fix it. Let's cut it short. You type /paste -a. This gets you rid of the problem of it pasting air. You can paste it anywhere, and it'll replace whatever it can with the copied block, but it won't insert air. That's pretty much it about this. But as I said, this would have been too much for the first video. Next video, we are going to learn about even more important tools. But that's it for now. I hope you were enjoying.